If you know yourself, but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Everything, no matter how beautiful, is only with us for a while. Let your mind wander in the pure and simple. Be one with the infinite. Let all things take their course. Convictions are more dangerous foes of truth than lies. Keep going. It's not as difficult as you feel it is. Don't give up. Every second alive is the greatest gift we will ever know. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. Everything you do doesn't have to be seen or heard. If a man takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. If the road is easy, you're likely going the wrong way. It is the certainty that they possess the truth that makes men cruel. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. All the world is made of faith and trust and pixie dust. Stop doing what is easy or popular. Start doing what is right. A human being is part of a whole called by us the universe. If I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. In my deepest wound, I saw your glory, and it dazzled me. We're going to aspire to break through and create our own reality. Don't be afraid to challenge the pros, even in their own backyard. She will always wear her crown, regardless of the hate. If a general shows confidence in his men, but always insists on his orders being obeyed, the gain will be mutual. Until you have suffered much in your heart, you cannot learn humility. A real scientist solves problems, not wails that they are unsolvable. Remember that you are only alive now. This is the only moment you have. Embrace it. Forget injuries. Never forget kindnesses. We should forgive our enemies, but not before they are hanged. To realize the truth, you have to cross the boundaries of all religions and prophets. You never know who you're inspiring or uninspiring. People notice more than you think. Here, in this quiet place we own, worlds are born. Run the voodoo down. All things one has forgotten, scream for help in dreams. Education is not the learning of facts, it's rather the training of the mind to think. Respect is earned, honesty is appreciated, trust is gained, loyalty is returned. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. If you derive joy in destroying others, you won't go far in life. For them to perceive the advantage of defeating the enemy, they must also have their rewards. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. Life is a comedy to those who think, a tragedy to those who feel. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. Where humanity sowed faith, hope, and unity, joy's garden blossomed. Deal with your past so that it won't affect your future. The inner fire is the most important thing mankind possesses. Wisdom comes not from age, but from education and learning. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. There is nothing frightening in the dark if you just face it. The most important person you meet in life is your highest self. Everybody stay positive, no matter how negative life gets. The tragedy of life is what dies inside a man while he lives. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. If my life is going to mean anything, I have to live it myself. When you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world. Everything is relative in this world, where change alone endures. If you are untrustworthy, people will not trust you. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. Oh, darling, don't be bitter. It's the first instinct of the weak. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. Imagining something is better than remembering something. In order to form an immaculate member of a flock of sheep, one must, above all, be a sheep. The truth is, like salt, men want to taste a little, but too much makes everyone sick. When you say I and my too much, you lose the capacity to understand the we and our. If I work hard enough, there will be things I can do tomorrow that I can't do today. If a craftsman wants to do good work, he must first sharpen his tools. I do not believe in taking the right decision. I take a decision and make it right. We cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. The line between disorder and order lies in logistics. Without education, you're not going anywhere in this world. It's not what you are in life, but what you make of it. What cannot be said, above all, must not be silenced, but written. Genius is measured not by static volume, but by kinetic vision. Crying can bring relief, as long as you don't cry alone. In the haunted house of life, art is the only stair that doesn't creak. In fact, the truth cannot be communicated until it is perceived. Every team has its weakness, and every team has its strength. It is said we learn more from our failures than our successes. Colors blind the eye, sounds deafen the ear, flavors numb the taste, thoughts weaken the mind, desires wither the heart. If you are willing to go out on a limb, the tree of life holds endless possibilities. If you follow the enemy's shifts and changes, you can always find a way to win. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. Life, unfortunately, doesn't seem to care what we want. Ability, experience, and books have solution for all the problems. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. Faster, faster, until the thrill of speed overcomes the fear of death. We never live. We are always in the expectation of living. Know thyself, know thy enemy. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Either in conflict with others or in harmony with them, we go through life like a runaway horse, unable to stop. To truly laugh, you must be able to take your pain and play with it. At the heart of nature's mystery lies another mystery. The good fighter is able to secure himself against defeat, but cannot make certain of defeating the enemy. Victory comes from finding opportunities in problems. Where attention goes, energy flows. Where intention goes, energy flows. Freedom is the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. All men who have achieved great things have been great dreamers. Luck implies an absolute absence of any principle. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter.